How we doing today, man? I had a pretty great day. I had a really great day. We made about $600 across every account I was trading. Actually, more than that, a little more than $600, which is really, really cool. But it wasn't a straightforward day. It was not a straightforward day at all. Let me get this music out so I can hear myself think. But what was I expecting coming into the day? Right? What was I expecting? I was expecting, honestly, this type of PA. Really, really slow and choppy, right? If we look here, if you got in on a trade here on this 5 minute, right? We had a really nice flip of this candle, and we got a really nice move lower to London and Asia lows. Right here. 4 hour candle, really, really solid PO3, right? Retrace. Really beautiful day. Beautiful day. Asia and London low taken. This is day done right here. But why did I expect to see really high resistant, really choppy trading conditions? And why did we get them, right? Why did we get such choppy trading conditions right here? Well, it's a no news Monday. And look at this week, right? Before we go anywhere and think about anything else, look at this week. Look at this week, right? Monday, no news on a week that looks like this. Jolts tomorrow. Wednesday, 8:15, 8:30, and 10 a.m. high impact news. 8:30 and 10 a.m. high impact news. 8:30 NFP. I think NFP, non-farm employment change. Okay, so maybe not NFP. We have a crazy week ahead, right? And we have a no news Monday. So what does that normally mean? It means that we're probably not going to do too much too efficiently. This is a very beautiful price delivery. Why is it happening? Well, you have a really choppy AM, right? What happens? 11 o'clock will deliver us, right? We had a really bearish or doji on the 1 hour, right? A little doji indecisive candle, but this is very bearish. I came into the day bearish for a lot of reasons. We came into the day bearish because of this right here, right? We came into the day bearish. Why? We have this new week opening gap above here. This is my target if we go higher, but we open the week here. If we go on the weekly time frame, right, we're in a very crucial spot. Do we go higher or do we go lower, right? We swept out these highs. If we want to continue higher and gear towards these highs, we're going to go higher from here, but you can expect the weekly candle to put in a wick. So we're opening lower. I'm expecting open, low, high, close this week. Where do I expect us to pull into? Either manipulate this gap right here, or get into this 4 hour gap, right? Monday, Tuesday, right? Monday, Tuesday, come around here and get some sort of expansion closer to this news high later in the week. Or if we inverse this gap and continue, we flip bearish and we expect a bearish week. But coming into the day, I was bearish because we are super extended, right? Price opened last week here. We opened lower, right? This was Monday last week, or this was Monday last week. Where was it? Monday here. We had no new week gap here. We had a small new week gap. Thursday, Sunday. Because Friday, Sunday. Okay, Monday opened to here, right? We opened lower, we distributed higher, and we closed high. Basically, we pretty much closed high. So Friday closed right here, right? So we open low, high, high, right? We close high with really no retracement. So we can anticipate some sort of move closer to equilibrium, right? Or at least equilibrium of this move here, which is where I want to see price get to. This is my main target for the manipulation lower this week. So all things considered, I didn't really have a bullish bias today at all, right? I didn't think we'd be reaching up here without coming lower first. Just probabilities, right? So what do we look at here? We look at this sweep of this high. Very bearish. Very bearish candle. This is a very bearish 4 hour close, right? 4 hour close. We come up, sweep the high, put in a big wick, a rejection wick, and close very bearish. That's why I could anticipate the 10 a.m. open, right? To open here, to open, manipulate higher, put in the top wick, right? And reject lower and distribute lower, right? It's very simple, very clear. The 1 hour, very bearish, right? What else did we have? We had stacked lows. We had a ton and a ton and a ton of low resistance liquidity built up right here. We're trending up here. We break the trend. We retrace, we stall, and then we continue and run all the liquidity. So it's really bearish, right? That's the confluence for everything that I'm about to explain, all the trades I took. That's why I was bearish. What do we look at here in the 5 minute though? So we have this really strong reaction off this high, right? Previous week's high. This is the new week opening gap. We came down lower. We basically opened, again, another reason I anticipated choppy price. We stalled in the opening 5 minutes of this week. We stalled in there for a long time. This is the first 5-minute candle of market open this week on Sunday. We stalled in here once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7. We stalled in here a lot, right? This is why we were so choppy here, is because, again, no big banks or big institutions are really trying to play their hand right now on a Monday before the manipulation happens, before we get some sort of retrace. Nobody's going long here. Nobody wants to go long here because they're going to wait and get a better price down here. It's a better opportunity to go long, right? And it's going to be sloppy and take a long time to go lower because nobody's really selling their bag because they're up a lot, right? In theory, right? I don't know why the market's moving. That's just my idea. That's why I was framing my ideas. I'm sorry for a little bit of the clickbait, but I ended up clickbaiting you guys a little bit. We did make $600. We made like $650. But we didn't take any trades on the XFA. We took a trade. We have an Apex account because I'm working on getting an Apex code. So I know a lot of you guys love Apex and use them. So if you love them, use my code. I have a 25K account here. We've been trading it. We made $270 right here. $270. We took 2 trades. The 2 trades I took, I'll go over after because they were my second and third trade. And then on the Alpha Futures account, right? Alpha Futures, use my code. We currently have a code. It gets you a discount. It literally gets you a discount. The best discount possible, right? Right now I think it's 10%, but if they run a special, it gets you that discount as well. If you use it, just shameless plug again, man. DM me, send me a screenshot in the Discord, in my Twitter DM somewhere. Show me that you used it. I'm going to give away an account at some point. But anyways, we made $363 on 1 trade on this account. And it's going to say 3 trades, but it's because I partialed 3 times, right? 3 trades. No, we just took 1 trade all at the same time. 956, right, during the macro. Beautiful trade. First partial, second partial, third partial. Beautiful day. I'll go over that trade first, right, because that trade was better in a way. So we have this sweep, and I'll go over why I locked out my XFA accounts, right? Why did I not take a trade here? Ah, shit. Okay. Hopefully we don't get flagged on YouTube for saying that. Dang it, dude. I don't even know why that scared me, but I had the forgot password. Man, I need to okay, hold up. Let's just not draw attention to that because, okay, cool. Anyways, we didn't want to risk our capital. We didn't want to risk money on this account today simply because I liked move lower. But what did I want to see? Right, this is what my framework was. Okay, cool. We have a sweep of this high. I don't want to see us displace above it. And this fair value gap now has to be broken before I take a short. This gap had to be inversed before I take a short. We end up inversing it down here, right? And I'm not going to take a trade here. I could have technically, you short here. I would have to do a 100-point stop loss, and then you target 100 points, and we would have eventually gotten there, right, in the end. But I don't want to do that. So you'd wait for a retrace to this 5-minute gap right here, this balanced price range. And I wanted to see us go lower, right? So where was my first trade on this account here? The first trade was just this, right? Very, very simple. We had so much low resistance liquidity built up, right? We had the London low here as well. We had so much liquidity built up. So what do I want to see? I saw this 2-minute gap. I saw the 2-minute gap. I got in on the 2-minute gap. I got the inversion. That 2-minute inversion actually sends the price lower. I got in right there, and we caught a nice trade. We didn't really have much of a stop loss. We were just going to do a close back above, right? A close back above this gap. We got in, and our final TP was around here. I was going to hold for here, but with the high resistance liquidity, we put in SMT. ES did not take this low at the time. We took London low a lot later. I ended up closing full position at that point, around here. So I'll pull up this video real quick, because that was the first trade of the day. Let's do this. So this was the first trade of the day. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Use code Diego, right? If you want to get one of these accounts. Right? Anyways, beautiful trade. 3 micros, right? We were risking, it was decent risk, right? If it went against us and we didn't win the trade, we would have lost some money. But good trade, right? And if we would have held to London low, we would have technically made $759, but we don't need $759. We just need a piece. I don't need to pass these accounts in one trade. I'm not that guy yet, but I will be. And that's the thing I want to talk about later today in this video is just the confidence, right? While we're watching this play out, confidence. My confidence. I want you guys to realize something. When I used to trade one combine, I would have a month where I wouldn't be able to make $200, even sizing with 5 micros, because I didn't have the ability to hold the trade, because I would see $200 and I would just think dollar amount. Wow, $200, that's so much money. And it's not. $200 is not that much money. But when you're day trading and you see $200 in seconds, all I can think about is how hard it is for me to make $200 currently. And I used to struggle on combines because of that. I used to struggle because it used to be just, wow, $200. Like right now, this trade would be up $117. And I used to just freak out because, oh my gosh, we're up $100. That's $100. That's like 5 hours of working, right? But it's not. It's just a trade. And I would never have been able to. I took 3 trades today. I would never have been able to make $600 on 3 trades with micros. 3 micros and 2 micros and 2 micros. I took 2 micros on my Apex accounts twice, 2 different trades, and I took this trade with 3 micros. I risked a total of, on the day, 3 trades, no more than 2 micro trades and a 3 micro trade. I made $600, $630. That is unheard of for me, right? And this is why I'm not worried about the money. I'm not worried about the money right now. I'm not worried about copy trading a ton of accounts. I'm worried about the process. Why? Because I am just getting so much better. Look, I'm not just forcing my trade to break even yet. I'm getting so much better, so much quicker. Or whatever, right? We end up hitting our first take profit here, and we're up $250. And if I close the trade, oh my gosh, we're up $250. I made $100 extra by not closing the trade right here. That's a big deal, right? Like, that's a big deal. $270. We made an extra $100 because we stayed disciplined. And it ends up hitting our TP, our take profit, our profit target for our trade. We end up taking the trade, and we end up moving our stop to break even at that point. And we're up 200 still, and we locked in 100. $300 day, oh my gosh. I let my trade hit the next TP. Right? Beautiful here. But again, back to the point I was making. I know the skill will come. I'm getting better at trading each and every day. I'm seeing things better each and every day. I'm not worried about $1,000 days, getting my payouts, because I'm making progress just in the little ways, right? I would never, dude, $360 on 3 micros would have been my best day in months and months and months back in like July of last summer. It would have been like a miracle for me to see that type of money on a combine even. So the fact that I was able to make $600, and again, I'm sorry for clickbaiting the title because I didn't really make $600. I made them on evals. But I made them on evals with proper trades, and there's no difference. There's no difference from trading on an evaluation and trading on XFA besides what we do in our minds. If you made $1,000 trading, you made $1,000 trading, right? But you have to be able to do it repeatedly. If you don't have the mental strength to do something repeatedly, then you're not going to succeed, right? So yes, you made $1,000 on a paper account, but it's not really real. But if you consistently make $1,000 every single day, clearly you're doing something right, even though it's just paper. And the only difference is that you mentally attach too much weight. You give too much weight to the trade when you're not on paper, right? Because look, I had a great day today on these combines because I didn't have the stress. I didn't put so much stress on myself. I just said, look, man, I'm on a combine, cool. I didn't have a really tight stop. I was gonna wait for a close back above. I just played the model out, right? Just did what I needed to do. And I got rewarded. We ended up closing the trade. I started talking about the SMT. We ended up closing the trade here for $133 for this 260. That was the last thing we did here. I think we ended up locking the account here. Maybe not on video, but we ended up locking the account right after, right? Because look, we had a great day on this account. So even if we blow everything else, at least we made some progress today on this account. This account, man, I'm killing on this account. 1,100. Again, even this, I would never be able to be doing this good on an account this quickly back in the day, man. It just didn't happen. It just did not happen, right? So that's that account. We're cruising on this account. We started literally last week, right? This is 1 week, and we're already a third of the way past. It's so sick. It's just, I'm making so much more progress than I give myself credit for a lot of times. I don't give myself enough credit, right? I'm really happy with the confidence I'm building. That's all it is build confidence in your trading. The next trades I took, kind of go over these quick. Beautiful trade here, right? I was waiting for this. I'm going to get out of here. We didn't take a trade here. Again, this account, we're doing well on it, right? But we're not getting many trades, which is fine, right? We don't need to rush it because a few green trades and we make some money, man. And we're good to go. Log out there. But what do we have here, right? On NQ. So what was our trade? So again, the first trade was this 2 minute. I didn't take that on the XFA because it just the trade I didn't really love. But if we did take it on the XFA, we take it with 2 micros. And we take that trade here and we go 1-to-1. Risk 50 points. Right? Risk 50 points, get 50 points. Very simple trade, very simple day. Day done. $200. Bada bing, bada boom, right? Day done, right? Easy trading day. We didn't take it. We wanted to see the 5 minute inverse first. Where was the confluence behind this next trade I took? Well, we retrade to the inversion. We have a fair value gap here as well. And we had a fair value gap here. But this is where I locked my account. This is where I locked my XFA accounts, right here. When I saw this, I locked my account. I'm not trading this. I'm not risking anything here. I'm done, right? Recognize the conditions. That's the biggest takeaway. Recognize where you're going to go wrong, where conditions aren't suitable for you. You have to recognize where's the market not going to be playing in my favor, right? And this is when I don't like to take trades. But I took a trade on my Apex account. Why did I take a trade here? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful accumulation, accumulation right here. Manipulation higher, equal low or relative equal lows right here, and a fair value gap on trade to. Manipulate higher, close back below, distribution, right? This trade hit one, take profit, and then missed out on the other one. So we'll kind of go over this one here. I'll show you this one real quick. Then we'll show you the last trade, and then we'll wrap things up, man. That one didn't get a trade either. But this trade is beautiful, technically. But I didn't want to risk on my XFA, and that's perfectly fine, right? We're risking on the Apex account here. Again, no win and win not that you want to put on risk. So we got in the trade with 2 micros. 2 micros, right? We weren't risking anything crazy. We have our stop loss just really loosely up here, right? Because we're expecting high resistance conditions, right? So what do? We end up waiting, we end up waiting. We don't go break even early, right? It would have hit our break even point. We trail our stop. I waited, right? Because I wanted to see us get a change of state delivery here before going break even. And then we start getting this great close. I go break even, we get displacement. I end up trailing my stop loss. And this is really good, right? I would have taken profit at this body low. I want you guys to pay attention to this body low. What do? We get this candle. I trail my stop loss to this low of this candle, right? Because again, Apex has a trailing stop. So if you're in profit and you don't secure some profits, you lose your drawdown. So it basically screws you. We end up taking our take profit. And again, where was our take profits? Then we end up getting stopped at break even here. We get stopped at break even here. But I do want to point something out here. I'm not saying I knew that this was going to happen, but I was going to take profit this low. This body low, we never would have got there. Never would have got there. We took profit at this low instead, right? And we souped that low, reversed all the way back up into this gap again. So good. We just had a little small trade there, like 50 points. We're made like 80 bucks. And then where's my last trade? Well, I'm still bearish. We're still rejecting the higher time frames. Right, because you just have to keep paying attention to what's the narrative. At the end of the day, it's draw on liquidity. Whatever your entry confluence is, don't overcomplicate things. It's draw on liquidity. It's draw on liquidity every time. We failed to get above CE of the inversion and this balanced price range 5 minute. We don't resweep this, which is why it's not super sick, but we end up rejecting again. I don't take anything here. We end up closing below all these gaps right here. These last gaps here, I end up getting in right here. No real stop loss, right? A stop loss was just loosely above here. And I ended up targeting this low right here. And I targeted a little bit lower. I think I targeted right around here. I targeted right here. So we'll pull up the video. So again, loose stop loss, not the best example of how to use a stop loss. but we would have got away with any of them, right? But why did I take this trade? We got the inversion. We're still bearish. Again, it's a higher time frame. It's a higher time frame every single time. We opened a 5-minute gap as well here. We had displacement lower. We had this order block, put it on the 5-minute. And again, we're just very bearish. We swept the high. We've been bearish ever since. And I expected Asia low as well. So I get in the trade. Let's pull up that video. I only got the end. I only captured the end, but here it is. In this trade, we end up hitting our first partial. Or we already hit our first partial, I believe, right here at this low. We took our first partial, and we let the trade play out. Right? We let the trade play out. It keeps moving. We don't move anything too soon. And then we watch the trade play out on the 15-minute. We take profit at these body lows. Why? Because that's an area we could get some sort of reaction. What ends up happening, right, at these body lows? 15-minute, right? We mark out these body lows right here, right? This is where we took our profit. This is the Asia low. This is the actual swing low point, right? But look what happens where we take our profit, right? We took profit at this low because this is where we could see some sort of rejection. We have a straight move down. We can expect a rebalance. What do? We rebalance to equilibrium, right? Cool. We reject, right? This is a support level. We use the support and get a pop above into this fair value gap. That what happened on this fair value? And this is, again, I can read the charts a lot better than you guys think. I promise you. Equilibrium. What is this fair value gap right here? This fair value gap is the fair value gap that broke the swing lows, right? On this move down that took out this low here and this low here, the only fair value gaps right here. We tap in to CE perfectly. You have to be a nerd for this stuff. You have to love this. If you trade ICT, if you trade these concepts, equilibrium, CE perfectly, rejection out. That's another entry. I just gave you. I'm not ICT. I don't know if that's an entry, but again, just reading the order flow, beautiful, beautiful. Right, the fair value gap in equilibrium, in discount of this move that broke these lows when we're anticipating lower prices. Perfect, comes up, hits the London low, we displace lower, right? Beautiful day. That's the day. That's the day right there. And that is how we made $600 today. That's how I read the market. That's everything, man. I just because I don't make consistent money trading, I just gave you guys, I genuinely feel like I just dropped so much sauce for you guys. I dropped so much sauce for you guys. Like genuinely so much free sauce on this review. So much info, like it, dude, it's just, I love this job, bro. I was talking about this again. I live trade this in front of like 30 people, right, in the Discord. Join the Discord. It's free if you want, right? I live trade Mondays and Fridays. I'm going to start doing some charting sessions on Wednesdays. I was talking about this in the live session today. I absolutely love this job, man. I love trading, and I don't make money from it consistently yet, but I love this job. I can't wait. I cannot wait till I'm making my money trading consistently because I love doing this. I love waking up, looking at the charts. I love waking up, doing all that stuff, right? Just watching price deliver, making these videos. I love it all, man. I love this job. It's so beautiful. It's such a great job. So I can't wait until I'm consistently making money from it because it's just such a great job. Like what other opportunity in the world is there like this? There is just none. If we are continuing bearish, this fair value gap 5 minutes should hold and we should see price go lower. Let's see, we have anything? No, we don't have anything clear. But this job, man, is so beautiful. When are you gonna be able to make this kind of money in the market or just anywhere? You're not gonna make this type of money this easily. You could make more from other businesses, but in terms of the simplicity, in terms of just what you're doing here, this is the best way to make money, man. And I just can't wait. I love making these videos. I love getting better at trading. You guys are seeing me get better, man. Even though it's just combines. I'm going to log out of this trade of 8-1. Even though it's just combines. Look, man, we're already up $600 on this account. We've traded it for 2 days. We made $270 on this account. Man, I'm getting deja vu right now. I'm getting crazy deja vu right now. Crazy deja vu. It's like I'm meant to be here. It's like that reminder that going on the right path. I love that feeling. We made $270 on one account. We made $360 on another account. And again, it's just a combine. Yes, it's just a combine. But I was trading just the combine 6 months ago, 7 months ago, and I would never even be able to possibly do this. So we're making improvements. That's the thing. Look for the small wins. Celebrate small wins. Celebrate the small things in the journey. The combine's getting easier. The payouts coming easier, right? Seeing my model easier. Watching price deliver. Being more confident. Celebrate the small things. Because I guarantee you guys, I'm going to have months where I withdraw over 5 figures in payouts. I guarantee it. It's going to happen. I'm not going to obsess about when. I'm not going to stress myself about when. But I know it's going to come. I know it's going to come, and you guys are going to see it all documented. Every single step, it's going to happen. Because every single day gets easier to trade. Might not be easy out in the XFA, but it's easier on the combines. I'm more consistent. Everything's coming around. My discipline's getting better. It's just starting to feel like it's my job, like I'm becoming a pro, right? I really love this, man. I love doing this. And this month has been a really good month. Even though we blew our XFA account, right? It's been a really good month. We've learned so much. Probably my best month ever. Everything considered. My best month on YouTube. We got the Discord to almost 500 members. That's insane. I have an affiliate code. Dude, things are happening, right? Start taking action. Start doing something. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Please keep trying. Please keep trying. Whatever it is, keep trying because things get better slowly, right? I'm not getting into 5-figure payouts yet, but everything gets better slowly. Everything improves slowly. Just keep trusting God. Keep putting your faith in Jesus Christ, right? I'm not where I need to be with that, with my faith and stuff, but I keep putting faith in it. I keep trying to be better each and every day. And progress happens. It's so nice to see progress. It's so nice to see things, see that it's possible, see that it's working, right? Keep showing up and things start happening, right? Like, if any of you guys watch Nick Naracia, he makes like kind of just like frat Nelk content, like, but he makes some good videos, man. I've watched some of his videos, but he always says and I don't want to say it again because I already said it earlier in the video. I don't want to get in trouble, but make you know the rest, happen. Make it happen, man. And it sounds corny. It's like because of the content he makes, it's kind of corny, but it's like when you really think about it, that's what we're doing. We're making this stuff happen. When we become traders, we're making it happen. We're making this happen. I made this happen. You made this happen. My YouTube channel, I made that happen. 4,000 subscribers. We almost have another quarter. After tonight, we probably have 4,250. That's another quarter in the jar. We're making this happen. I'm making this happen. I made that happen. I have a code for Alpha Futures. I made that happen through my YouTube. I reached out to them. They said, yeah, send me your socials. Send them my YouTube channel. They said, cool, we would love to give you a custom code. I have a custom code now that's made me $42, right? 4 people and myself have used that code. It's made me $42. It's not changing my life, but I'm celebrating the small wins because that is me making things happen, right? By showing up, being consistent. My YouTube check this month is going to be my biggest YouTube check ever, right? It's going to be close to $400. I'm making it happen by just showing up. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know why, but things happen. When you put your mind to something, you start working towards it. My trading is getting better. We literally have an account. We're blogged out, but we're less than $1,000 away from passing and having more funding with an Apex account. We're killing it on the Alpha Futures Combine, right? We have a fresh XFA that's basically zero balance, right? We have one $200 day already. We only need 4 more. We're making things happen. We're making progress that we would never see if we didn't just keep trying. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to leave you guys with. Make it happen. Do what you need to do, and just don't stop believing in the process. Don't stop believing, man. Like the journey said, don't stop believing, man. So beautiful. It's so beautiful. Just doing things. Just do things that make you motivated, man. Just motivate yourself. Show up and be better every single day. Make it happen because it's possible. But that's enough, man, of my ranting. I love every single person that takes time to watch these videos, takes time to comment or subscribe, like anything like that. Let me know how you guys did today. Was it a tricky day? Did you get chopped up in the no news day? But great start to the week. Great start to the week. We always have a new opportunity to make a great start to the week. So I will now shamelessly plug myself again. Alpha Futures, use code Diego. Please, man. Please, man. I need you guys to use that code because it makes me money. I'm just gonna be honest. It makes me money, and I will eventually do a giveaway for people that buy with my code. So I'm gonna plug that. Like and subscribe. Help the algorithm out. Help me out, man. Push my videos. Right now, it's my source of income for my YouTube check. And on top of that, I just want to hear about your guys' day. I want to hear about how you guys did because today was. Did you guys have the confidence to take trades on your XFA accounts? Did you take your trades on your prioritized account? Did you feel comfortable with it? And if so, why? There's no right or wrong answer, obviously, but I appreciate all you guys, man. This channel, I can't even believe the success we've been having recently. Like, I think I'll be saying that for the rest of the time if it keeps up, but. That's enough of rambling, man. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, yeah, the Copa del Rey final. I just want to mention that real quick. I really thought that they were going to do it, man. I thought Madrid were going to win. Really proud of how they played, but disappointing. I really hope Barcelona don't win a treble this season. Champions League this week. But, yeah, that's enough ramble. I like to just always throw in a little bit of soccer stuff at the end, football stuff. But, yeah, man. Gosh, I'm excited for this week. I'm excited for this journey, and I love this job, man. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.